Good morning. I am Shaggy. I am Philalitea. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever, whenever you are. I hope that you're well. It is the first day of spring in Ohio. I know that because it's just not cold. And it's not going to get real cold again at night for the rest of this week, which means we're done. We might get a snap later in March, but look, I'm telling you, I'm premonition stuff, okay? Which means that I am in phase 2. Officially, I am between phase 1 and phase 2. Phase 2 is where I have a new tent and I'm set up on the hill just a little bit further beyond where I am here, and I have a couple of amenities that I don't have here, like a shovel and a stool. That is going to cost me something like $150. I currently owe Cash App 20, and I'm planning on making about 20 today, so I have enough to eat, pay off. Well, I owe that in 3 weeks, so I pay that off in $5 increments. Actually, I owe it in 4 weeks, and I'll pay it across the next 3, or as I have it. But I need to begin saving, which means that I might have to be a little bit more responsible with my intake as far as food and cigarettes and weed. I was able to buy with my earnings from the weekend a loaf of miche from Panera, and every 2 slices of that is enough calories, and it's got enough air in it to be filling for a meal. And they had bologna for a quarter a pack, so I bought 4 of those. But it's not going to stay cold in the day long enough to count on doing that kind of behavior many times. Now, if I'm able to move so that I'm not exposed and people can't easily throw rocks down on my tent and punch another hole in it, maybe we start talking about digging a hole and burying a cooler. But that's in the future, and I forgot to say, I've been bolstered by my 2 new, I'm going to call them compatriots. I would like to call you friends. And yes, I know you were drunk, but hello, Andy. And maybe Captain Joe hasn't heard all of this yet, so I do have to repeat myself. And this is where we get to test Hitler and his repetition of lies. Because I, as a pathological truth teller, Philalitea means lover of truth, as a religious truth teller, I get to test what it looks like when I repeat truths over and over and over again, and you call me a liar. Is Hitler telling the truth that if you repeat lies long enough, people will believe them? Because maybe he's not right, and maybe you're pathologically accusing everyone of being a liar is trying to prove him wrong. But he's dead, so you don't need to prove him wrong with me, because no one but you is watching me, and no one but you is watching you watch me. So that doesn't help anybody. It only hurts me. The point is, right now, if you choose to hit my Cash App or my Venmo, my PayPal, and you tag it with tent, we get to test how true